and welcome to a new video. Today I have a family car with a sporty flavor. This is the Ford Edge ST. 2 years ago, Ford decided to update the second generation of the Edge. They changed the design of the grille, they added the new wheel design options, they replaced the audio system, and they updated the 8-speed transmission. One of the changes they did is that they replaced the Sport edition, which was the highest trim of the Edge, with the ST, and that was the first SUV crossover from the Ford Performance team, which works on things like Ford Mustang Shelby, on the Ford GT, on the Raptor and the Focus ST, and so on. Now the ST edition of the Edge has the same engine that was on the Sport, but here it's a little bit more spicy because it generates 20 extra horsepower. Now the changes are not only in the engine, it's also cosmetic. If we look, we can see the grille and the wheels in black. There are like sporty touches here and there in the front, in the back, in the bumpers, on the side with these skirts. I really think the car is really nice. I love the design, especially the front area. It looks like you have the cheeks of the face, and with this color it looks really amazing. I saw some other colors on the website. I like the red, but this blue is really great. I love the design. I think it's elegant, it's sporty, and it's really nice. When you compare the ST with the other three trims, these trims look really ugly compared to this one. I really like the design. Now the Edge is available in 4 trims. You have the Ambiente, the Trend, the Titanium, and the ST. When it comes to the wheels, the Ambiente and the Trend come with 18-inch wheels. The Titanium comes with 19, and the ST comes with 20, and you can order it with 21-inch wheels. As for the engines, the first 3 trims come with the 2-liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine with twin turbo. The power is 250 horsepower and the torque is 373 Newton meter. The Ambiente and the Trend come with the front wheel drive, and the Titanium comes with an all-wheel drive system. The ST comes with a 2.7-liter V6 engine. It's an EcoBoost with the twin turbo. Here we're looking at 336 horsepower and 515 Newton meter torque, and all-wheel drive. The acceleration is really good in this car. When you floor it, when you push the throttle to the max, you can feel it. The car looks, it's really powerful. I really like it. I tried the sport mode. I didn't feel much difference. I think the gear changes are a bit slower so that you can like have more power, but I didn't see much difference. You have the shift pedals behind the steering wheel. I think they should be bigger so that you can reach them easily. I didn't really enjoy using them. Normally I do, but in this car I didn't. Now the interior is really spacious. I really like it, and thanks to the panoramic sunroof, it looks even bigger and more welcoming. The car is comfortable. The space is really good in front and in the back. I sat there, it's good. You have enough leg room and enough headroom. You can recline the seats as well, and I think it's really good. Now the front seats are cooled and heated, but I think it's very weak. I almost felt nothing when I turned it on. They should work on this thing. As for the AC, it's really cold. When you turn it on, it's like you open the window into Antarctica. I know that this time of the year is not that hot, but I tested other cars around this time and it wasn't as cold as this one. I really like it. Now something I didn't like in the AC is that if you want to change the air direction, you have to do it from the screen, which is really weird. Like, I mean, there is a lot of space to add a button here. They should add this one. There's a lot of room for it. And one feature I like is the max AC. Like, this is really useful if you parked your car in the sun in the summer. You just turn it on, open the windows, all the hot air will escape, and you will enjoy some cool weather inside. You have a wireless charger and you have 2 USB ports and you have multiple charging units around the car. You have ambient lighting and you can choose between 7 colors. I think it's a bit weak. It should be more visible and more places around the car. You have an 8-inch touch screen. I felt it's a bit slow, but I think it's practical. You have a good navigation system. You have a good quality sound system with 12 speakers, and you have the Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay. Now the car comes with parking sensors and front and rear camera. Something weird I noticed in this car. Now normally when you're parking, when you put reverse, the rear camera will work so that you can see behind you. But normally when you drive forward, the front camera automatically comes on to show you what's in front of you. In this car, the front camera doesn't work on its own. You have to push a button to see it. I think it should be automatic. The car comes with a valet mode. At the beginning I thought this mode will limit the speed of the car so that the valet doesn't race in your car. But it turned out that it just prevents the valet from seeing your data, like your contacts, your history in the sat-nav. I don't feel like it's very useful. One thing I like in this car is the pad that you can see on the door. This is practical if you don't want to take your key, if you're, let's say, going swimming or you're going hiking and you don't want to lose it or damage it. This is there. I really like it. The tailgate opens and closes electrically, and you can move your foot under the car to open it, and you can see the space is really good, and you can have this mat, the protective mat, to avoid any damages in the boot. You have these hangers, you can hang your shopping, let's say, and you can fold the rear seats with the push of a button. I like that, the fact that they go all the way down. You don't have to go there and push them down, but they go down really fast, so you have to be careful. The biggest thing I don't like about this car is the dashboard. I think it's ugly and not practical. Like on the right you see this screen. You can either have the name of the radio station or the song that is playing, or you can have the compass, or you can have the codes. I think it's a waste space. And then on the left you can show either the RPM or the turbo counter or the digital speed or any other things. I think that doesn't look really nice. I mean, the rev counter should be always there. It shouldn't be like a small one and optional. It should be there all the time. It should be more visible, more exciting. If you choose to show, let's say, the digital speed on this screen, the rev counter will become like a small line. It's pathetic. I don't like it at all. And even with the digital speedometer, it should be there all the time. I really like it, and I think it's very important. They should work on this one. I don't like the colors and the design. The dashboard is one of the things that the driver will look at a lot, so it should be better. Now when it comes to the safety, you have the blind spot monitoring system, and you have the cross traffic alert system as well. If you are reversing and someone is crossing, either a person or a car, the car will notify you. Now you have the lane keeping system, which was a bit weird. Normally the car will notify you if you are drifting out of your lane, and some cars will push you back, will prevent you from going out because they think that you are drifting out. In this car it didn't work. It only worked when I turned on the adaptive cruise control. That system should be there even if I don't turn on the adaptive cruise control. And when it comes to the adaptive cruise control, you can't turn it on by a push of a button from the steering wheel as you would expect. You have to dive into the menu to find it, and that's dangerous if you are driving. Now to summarize, the Edge ST is a really cool car. I liked it a lot. I love the design. I love the performance. I think it's well equipped, and the price is good compared to what you get. I really enjoyed it. It's a family car, but whenever you want some sporty performance, you have it, and you have the space, you have the comfort. But I would love to hear your feedback. Let me know. Thank you for watching.